Hello there, everyone. Shibby here. Hope everyone out there's doing well. Time back once again with some more Guilty Gear Strive ranked matches. I try to climb up the gold ranks with the jam here. Looks like our first opponent is going to be a Sin player, so we see if we can get off the right foot here and get a little bit progressed a little bit closer to plat 1. We're quarter of a way through gold 3, I think, if the memory serves. But let's see if we can get going. Get things going off on the right foot, I should say. Right, Sin's gonna easily outrange me, so we gotta be careful with that. Alright, we'll disperse, get out of trouble. Alright, we are able to get our stacks up. Alright, he gets hit. Alright, immediate DP. Alright, we did manage to catch him on the whiff. Get our stacks up off the counter hit. I did manage to actually get a hit there. I'll go cross up here. Ah, that dropped. Let me get our stacks up again. See if we can take advantage of that. Ah, it's unfortunate we landed a little bit short. I tried to grab, but we do get hit out of it. Alright, first game is going to go to Sin. Or first round is going to go to Sin, excuse me. Alright, we'll take the dragon kick. Alright, he's going to back off. Let's get our stacks there. Alright. That reached a little bit further than what I thought. I thought he had outright missed. Which he did at first, but I thought when on the come down I would be out of landing range. Alright, take the grab there. Alright, take 6p there. It does get hit by that low a lot. Alright, that time we do catch him walking forward with the dragon kick there. Alright, high things up at around a piece. Ah, we're not plus there because it's not a cross up. I thought we were going to end up on the other side of him, but we just didn't. Alright, I was ready, punish that, so I was already committed to the button. So we were going to get hit after he canceled. Alright, not going to get our 6p there. Right, I tried a low profile in there. Unfortunately, we're not. I 6p'd him, it just whiffed. That's very unfortunate. Alright, well, not off to the greatest starts. Let's see if we can actually recover here and take a round. If we get the run back. We shall have to see. Alright, we do. Didn't get my puffball. Alright, we'll take that. It might DP so I can keep corner. Grab again. Alright, we have the dragon stack, so we will get the wall break there. Alright, we get clipped. I tried to hit him out of the air there. Unfortunately, we're not going to quite get the input. Alright, but we do manage to catch a backstep in there and win the first game. Alright, we'll get low profile there. We'll take a grab though. Gotta watch out for the low there. I did not end up where I thought it was, or he didn't do what I thought he was going to do. I got a little bit too preemptive instead of reactive. Alright, no block there. That's our turn. Did not mean to stack there, though. But we were able to keep the pressure up, and he does get clipped there. So I will gladly take it, and do manage to tie things up at a game apiece. See if we can manage to win the set, though. Alright, we're back up. Alright, we still got our stacks, though. So I will take that. I didn't get my cross up. Alright, yeah, I tried to initially go for cross up there, but unfortunately this forward cycle didn't come out, so I just got a normal jab. Alright. First round's gonna go to Sin. I did the hit there. Alright, there's counter hit, so we are going to get our stacks all the way up. I tried to 6B him, unfortunately. Did not end up where I thought he was going to. Alright, with the wall break, that should KO. And it does. I didn't mean to do a stack in his face. I get down more on accident more than I do anything else. Alright, he gets the wall there. Unfortunately, I do get clipped by L-Cut there. We got a burst to get out of trouble. Alright, that's our turn. And with the wall break, that should be KO. And we're going to win the set over Sin 2-1. That was a close one, but we do manage to win somehow, some way. But good games to that opponent. They're going to find my next match. Alrighty, it's like we found our next opponent here. Going up against a Leo player. Let's see what we can get done. Alright, we'll counter hit there, so let's get all our stacks up. Alright, DP. No, they actually didn't. Alright, we'll do that. Alright, that should be the end of Leo here. Alright, they're very aggressive, it looks like. Let's see if we can play around that. Alright, they've opened up the pass around starts the same exact way. Alright, we're not gonna get a grab there. Alright, take that. DP for me. Alright, actually went for a grab there. I forget that he has a command grab. Alright, we do catch him jumping again. We're actually able to space that out properly. And we do win the first game against Leo here. See if we can somehow, someway make it two. Alright, he's going for grabs a lot. Alright, take that. Take it again. Yeah, I was asking for too much, but we still got it. I tried to jump there, unfortunately didn't quite get it. Cancel still didn't give me time to block, it looks like. If I can get the wall break. Alright, we're not going to get our burst. I will do that to get him off me. We do catch him that time. I'm not going to get our jump. Alright, first round goes to Leo. Counter hit, so we'll should have time to get our stacks up. Alright, please don't drop this me. I did at the very end. Alright, we'll just run up and grab him. Oh, when did my 6B come out? Alright, we are blocking here, so he should just be dead. He was able to instantly recover out of that. Oh my god. Alright, well, we threw that one away. Alright, let's see if we can recover here and not lose this next one. Alright, he likes to jump around start, so stay planted. Alright, we're not going to get a 6P there, unfortunately. That's unfortunate, my grab whiffed. And I tried to jump in and didn't quite get it. Alright. First round's going to go to Leo here. Alright, we jump the grab. We're not going to get our kick. Alright, I didn't realize there was a gap there, but I guess there was. Alright, we do get our jump there. That hit me from really far away. That's unfortunate. I tried to fall on top of his head with a medium. Unfortunately, he just dashed right under it. Alright, well, that was a frustrating one. I feel like I probably should have won that one, but did not play well enough to do so. But good games to that opponent. I'll be back when I find my next game. Alright, looks like we potentially found our final opponent here. Got up against a Millia player. Let's see if we can get done. Alright, good blocking low. Alright, did get hit by the hair car. Alright, good blocks right in. Alright. We haven't really so much as hit him so far. I mean, not very much. That went way further than what I thought. Alright, well that was a mess of a first round. Let's see if we can focus up here and actually get something going. Alright, unfortunately that does go right through our medium there. They go for that cross up every time, and I feel like I'm blocking the correct side, so I'm not exactly sure what to do there. I'm blocking the side they're falling down on, so I'm not sure if I'm getting hit by the disc or if I'm getting hit by Millia. Alright, that Roman cancel might have been unnecessary, but I mean, it didn't knock him off the wall anyway, but we do manage to tie things up at a game piece here. Alright, pick that. We do opt to burst. All right, we'll take that. All right, that time we will get the grab. And we do get the KO on Millia there. So after a really rough first round, we do manage to turn things around and win the first game here. Let's see if we can do something that I haven't really been able to do and win 2 in a row. Knock him out of the other. All right, we'll take that. Go overhead here. This time we will go for the grab. All right, we'll burst that. All right, we are plus. They may not know that. So we will get him for mashing there. I do manage to get him on the low there. All right, we do get him kind of stuck in the corner there. We do manage to somehow, some way beat Millia, which is not usually how this matchup goes. But we do manage to end things on the right side of winning for once, but I do believe I'm going to end the video here. If you made it this far, do you think for watching? Like, subscribe if you feel like it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.